Get on the ground right now. Caleb Zachary Plant, you're being placed under arrest for assault and battery on Mr. Jermall Charlo. Now, you do have a right to remain silent. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Plant?
I mean, a man's got a right to, defend himself. Grown man touching another grown man in his face, pulling on his beard real hard.
Say you ain't go out like that, Jermall. Say it ain't so, Jermall. Jermall Charlo tries to press charges on Caleb Plant. We gonna talk about it in this video, but before we do that, make sure that you hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you not already subbed to the channel. Man, you know what I'm talking about? Per Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department and Caleb Plant says that Jermall Charlo, he tries to press charges on that boy. He tried to get that boy locked up. Jermall, I thought you was a G. Gotta be a G to the day that I die. I thought you were hanging with Lil Kiki and them. You know what I'm talking about? Jermall, I thought you was down in Houston kicking it with Lil Kiki and them. How you gonna try to press charges on that boy, man? Now, I did a video about this after the situation happened, right? Because I had heard some people out there saying that Jermall Charlo had tried to press charges. I didn't believe it. And in that video, I said, man, Jermall Charlo, he bet not try to press charges on Caleb Plant. So y'all can go back and see the video if y'all ain't seen it. And I just put the bug out there, but I told y'all that I didn't see Jermall Charlo pressing no charges because I didn't believe that Jermall Charlo was built like that. Now, when the whole incident went down, we never knew the whole story. All we seen is Caleb Plant leap up off his feet and slap the skin off of Jermall Charlo's face. And I'm a big, huge Jermall Charlo fan, and I'm a huge Caleb Plant fan. Always been throughout their whole career. So I hated to see them two get into it. But I've seen Jermall Charlo in a lot of incidents where he was looking suspect. One incident where we seen was at the Errol Spence and Ugas fight when Jermall Charlo, he was talking reckless to David Benavidez's pops. You know what I'm talking about? Jose Benavidez Sr. And we all know that David Benavidez, man, he seen it and he came over there and he checked Jermall Charlo, and Jermall Charlo didn't want no smoke. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't want no smoke. I know a lot of y'all gonna be mad, and I'm a Jermall Charlo fan just like y'all is, but the difference between me and y'all is I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not finna lie for no grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all get mad and y'all lie for a grown ass man faster than you'll take care of your own kids. I don't know what's wrong with these men today, but I'm not one of them. I'm him. And in this situation, we seen Jermall Charlo get slapped. We seen Jermall Charlo turn his head, walk a couple steps in a different direction than where Caleb Plant was. And then when everybody started grabbing Caleb Plant, trying to get him out the building, all of a sudden, Jermall Charlo, he wanted all the smoke in the world. He acted like somebody holding him back. He talking about, let me get my lick back. Jermall Charlo go all outside. 10 minutes after Caleb Plant then already left, he gone already. Jermall Charlo, he trying to act like he trying to get to Caleb Plant. Let me get to him, and all that, commotion he was making up when Caleb Plant was nowhere to even be found at that point in time. The situation was over with and done with. And I'm looking at the whole situation like, why is Jermall Charlo doing that? And then I looked at it again and I said, well, maybe Jermall Charlo didn't know what just hit him. Maybe he had to think about it. Maybe he had, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? I tried to make all the excuses in the world for Jermall Charlo, but I kept coming back to one conclusion. This is nothing new with Jermall Charlo. When a man confronts him face to face, not in the boxing ring, you know what I'm talking about, that's a fighter just like he is, he don't be wanting no smoke. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like he be wanting no smoke. Now, with all that being said, when I heard Caleb Plant come out with Officer Cade, you know what I'm talking about, of Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, and they both confirmed Jermall Charlo indeed tried to press charges against Caleb Plant. Bruh, what you doing, dog? How you gonna try to press charges on that man? You know what I'm talking about? How are you a fighter? Like I said, I thought you was out there, you know what I'm talking about? Got to be a G to the day that I died. I thought you were hanging with Lil Kiki and them in Houston, dog. How you trying to press charges on another man for putting his hands on you after you put your hands on that man's beard? So right now, I'm going to let y'all hear what Caleb Plant had to say about the situation, you know what I'm talking about? And then I'm going to come back and cook on it some more.
I mean, a man's got a right to, defend himself. Grown man touch another grown man in his face, pulling on his beard real hard. And, I got the decency to tell you not to do that again. I don't spaz on you right there. I got enough decency to tell you not to do that again. And, the only thing you can reply with is how I'm a bitch white boy. And look at them, y'all, getting shook just like a white boy would. And look at them, y'all, just like a white boy would, acting like a bitch. And then, you immediately grab my face again even harder after I just asked you not to do that no more. I got my wife standing right behind me and I'm in a room full of my peers. I mean, what do? You making it real hard on a guy. You really putting his back on the wall. You start doing all that shit in front of you. In front of my wife and everybody in the room. I didn't ask you to quit with me. So, and yeah, there's a lot of Texas boys in the room, but it's like, shit, I'd rather get some ball 40 of y'all, 50 of y'all than have to go home and look myself in the mirror. I done told you to quit with me. It wasn't them two fighting and me getting in between it or nothing like that. That ain't none of my business. I don't care if two grown men want to fight. That's on them. It didn't have nothing to do with any of that. And he didn't mention my daughter or anything like that. It didn't have nothing to do with none of that. He kept touching me in my face. And I told him knock that shit off. But he wasn't listening.
So y'all heard the clip of what Caleb Plant had to say. And then Caleb Plant, he got on Twitter and he let everybody know, and I'm going to put it up so y'all can see it. Jermall Charlo tried to press charges on him afterwards. Now, I saw Jermall Charlo talking to the police officers. I ain't never in a million years think that man would try to press charges. And the only reason he couldn't press charges is because when the officers, when they got the full story, you know what I'm saying? It was justified what Caleb Plant did. The only thing I gotta say to Caleb Plant is why you even let that man touch your beard in the first place. You should have took flight on him the first time he got close to your face. You know what I'm talking about? But Caleb Plant, he rectified the situation with the slap that was heard all around Las Vegas. All around the world, you know what I'm talking about? That's where that slap was heard. It was heard all around the world. Man, Jermall Charlo, I don't know what that man be thinking, that you can slap a grown man and get away with it. And then not only that, you calling him all type of white bees and white boys. And you ain't think that man was going to put hands on you in front of his wife? You trying to degrade that man and embarrass him in front of his wife like he said? Bruh, you should be thankful that he even let it get that far. You should be thankful that he didn't come back with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combination on your head after he slapped you. You know what I'm talking about, man? Jermall Charlo, man, I don't know if it's the meds that he on. I don't know what the hell going on with Jermall, but man, you got to know how to behave yourself better in public, man, especially around fighters that's trained, you know what I'm saying, and that got the same temper you got. You just can't be doing that, dog. And if you do some shit like that, you got to be ready to throw. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready to get in that paint and get it popping, dog. Not go to the authorities and try to press charges. What is we talking about, Jermall? Come on, dog. This is so bad, I don't even want to believe this. But I mean, I ain't got no choice to believe it. Come on, man. Pressing charges. And then on top of that, we ain't heard nothing from Jermall Charlo wanting no type of smoke with Caleb Plant. All we seen is Jermall Charlo posting videos with his wife, letting everybody know that they back together. And that's cool, man. I'm glad for Jermall Charlo and his wife getting back together. But the first thing you should have been posting is letting everybody know that you were going to get your get back on Caleb Plant. Letting everybody know, hey, when I come back, the first one I want inside that ring is Caleb Plant. Because if I don't get him inside that ring and get paid for it, I'm seeing him on the streets. It ain't got to go down because I got to be a G to the day that I die. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, I don't know what you're doing, Jermall, but you need to fix it real fast because you out here looking real bad in the streets. In the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, they laughing at your ass too. Anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Drop a comment in my comment section. Make sure that y'all hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed to the channel. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.